I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money. I knew I was getting married to Kat while I was there, and that when we finally announced that publicly, people were going to explode. Oh my God, we never expected it. And the thing is, there's two different sides of thinking here, okay? One side is, we're so happy for Phil and Kat. This is great. They've been together for about 2 years, but she moved in over a year ago behind the scenes. Phil always tells us things behind the scenes are great, but doesn't really give much info because he doesn't want that to be spoiled by the trolls and everything. So it's just great that that's so good that he got to a point now where they're married. This is amazing. It's a great positive thing. The other school of thought is immediately the complete opposite. Wow, Phil's a scammer. He's a piece of underhanded shit. He's been lying to his viewers and fans for so long, and basically saying that, you know, he was raising money for taxes, but all that money obviously went to pay for this wedding that he didn't tell us about, and he scammed us, and no one would have ever contributed if he had said it was for a wedding instead of something important like taxes, and this is fucked up, and he's really screwed the pooch. And the thing is, this has been going on since Wednesday. You know, my trip began a week ago today, Sunday. We were married on Wednesday. It was late Wednesday night. We posted up our wedding post on Instagram. That also went out on Twitter. And you've seen these two schools of thought. The one that's very supportive and positive, and one that's incredibly negative and just full of crazy ass conspiracy theories and just weirdo fringe shit. And as I said on the pre-stream, but I'll reiterate this as I start this podcast today, the reason I'm doing this is very much for those who are supportive, or maybe for those who have some legitimate questions. This is not a show for those fringe assholes who are just so insane in the head that, number one, the first thing they thought to do when they see a wedding post is to slam it with slanderous insults. It's my wedding post. It's my one day of my life that I'm going to say I got married. It's a positive thing. You took it upon yourselves to come slam my fucking wedding post with some of the most disgusting, vile, toxic stuff I've ever seen. You're morally decrepit people. You don't have any maturity or any intelligent thought in your fucking heads if you did that. And the bottom line is, I'm never going to win you over, and I don't care about you, and you can fuck off. So that's not what this show is for whatsoever. This is a show for those who are fans and supporters of mine, who wanted to know about the trip to begin with, all right? And now, of course, oh my God, Phil got married? That's amazing. I want to know what's the ins and outs. And fair enough to some who might have questions about what was the ceremony, how did it go down, how did you pay for it when you said financially you've been very bad off, and what happened to the taxes? What's the update on that? All of those questions will be answered. All of those questions will be answered on the show. And after talking about it for a little bit, we were starting to actually get a little bit excited and saying, you know, it might be nice. That would be something cool. That when we're out there, you know, we could be married, and it would be a situation where we will have memories of this trip. Not just a trip to see my parents, but a trip where this is like a momentous, life-changing, positive thing that can happen while we're out there. Okay? Now, this is before we started planning any of it. Immediately, what's the first thing that hits our head? Oh, God, well, what are we going to do? Because we have no money for a dress, for rings, for that kind of... We just don't have it, you know? We don't have that kind of stuff. And on top of that, we knew that taxes were going to be coming up. I had not raised a single dollar, really, for taxes. And on top of all of that, if you guys remember the end of 2018, it went very poorly for me. I got very sick during Christmas week, when traditionally I have some of my biggest, most successful streams of the year. People come out and say Merry Christmas, and they contribute during those streams, and I do special holiday events. I ended up getting sick during that week, and a lot of the funds that I rely on that come in near the end of the year to help pay for taxes and stuff didn't exist. They just didn't exist. They never happened. It was so impromptu. Like, we went to a store, saw a ring, holy shit, that's the price. That's insanely low for what that ring is. Let's just do it. Bought the ring, came home, down on one knee, boop, done. It was just, you know, just like that. It wasn't anything elaborate or planned. It was just boop, because all of a sudden we could afford it, boop, done. Because we can't go out to do anything, you know? Like, it would have been nice to have a special day where we went out and had a nice dinner together, and had some special time together. It's just not going to happen because of what's going on in the world right now. Everything's on hold, you know. What are we going to do? Have a candlelight macaroni and cheese dinner at home? You know what I mean? Like, it sucks. It's just the situation that we're in right now. There's nothing, we talked about it. We were like, if this were normal, if the world were normal right now, we absolutely would have taken the day off from work, both of us, and went out to do special stuff. But sadly, it's just not viable. Okay? So, and plus, you know, we're just gonna work. You know, she has to work, I have to work. So, in an ideal world, it would be a very special, fun day. But it's not an ideal world. We live in the real world with all this fucked up stuff going on. And it sucks that this is, number one, we didn't get to go on a honeymoon when we got married last year because we couldn't do anything. We couldn't afford it or anything. And then now, here we are a year later, can't even really celebrate our wedding anniversary because of life circumstances. But listen, there's nothing you can do about it. And in life, you could sit here and stamp your feet and be angry and upset about shit you can't control, or you can just say whatever, you move on, right? Hope for the best next year. Hope that maybe next year things are better and aren't in this horrendous situation, and we can actually celebrate our wedding anniversary tomorrow, next year, right? I guess we'll see. But let's see how it goes. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2. It has been a whole week since I played this game. Mostly because this past week was an eventful week. We had my birthday marathon event. In addition to that, I celebrated my wedding anniversary, so I had an extra day off that normally I wouldn't have. So essentially, it's been a whole freaking week since we played this game. Now, last thing that I did is I killed off, who was it, the Bishop or whatever? What was his name over here? Bishop Alexander. We killed this giant void-woken drill worm that showed up. And then this woman showed up. Malady, who apparently is going to take us on a boat off to somewhere new. I don't even know where we're going. Now, I was told by the game, this is my last chance to do anything in Fort Joy. After this, you're gone for good. You can't even return back to Fort Joy at all. A restaurant that does a lot of things like almost like how can I say? Tropical food, Caribbean style. Like, I got a jerk chicken dinner that was also made with pineapples and peppers and this special sauce. And my wife got a plantain dinner that was like beef with corn and all kinds of ingredients, black beans around it. It was absolutely outstanding. And we were very happy because, as I told you guys, we did not get to celebrate our anniversary at all. We were both working. We forgot our anniversary this year. So it was nice to be able to actually go out and have a nice dinner together. We enjoyed it very much. I want to say again, thank you, because we really would have been sitting at home eating the cheapest possible thing. We had no money. And because you guys helped us out on Monday, we really appreciate that. We were actually able to go out and have a nice dinner together. And that was really nice of you guys. Alice in Borderland? I don't know what that is. What the hell's Alice in Borderland? Thank you, Overpower Boone. I didn't even talk about it today, but yes, today is my wedding anniversary. My 4th wedding anniversary. My wife and I literally didn't celebrate. She was working, I'm working. And it was funny. What's the story? I was talking to her after dinner, and I was like, you know, honey, a couple weeks ago you made egg salad. It was really good. It would be great if you could make some egg salad tonight, and we could maybe have some egg salad to eat while we watch maybe Harry Potter or something. And she was like, yeah, we can have egg salad to celebrate our anniversary. And I was like, is this going to be our anniversary tradition? Every year on our wedding anniversary, we eat egg salad? Is that really the new tradition we're going to do? I guess it's better than nothing.
What is it? Shouldn't you be taking care of Maglier's contract?
Shouldn't you be shutting the fuck up?
I can't believe we lost another to that bunch. Well done taking care of the contract, though. We can't afford to lose any.
Let's see here. Slayer says, I mean, you still have the birthday cake that you can eat for the anniversary. Funny story. You want to hear what happened with that? So, if you remember, I'll tell the story now. We might as well, right? So, we had my birthday celebration on Friday, which was the marathon. And during that marathon, I ate pizza and nachos. And then I had a piece of birthday cake. Now, I told you about this, that I had incredible stomach and intestinal pain that night. Tons, right? So, I'm like, dude, it's because look what I did. I ate so much. I'm an idiot. I ate so much in one night. But, of course, I pigged out for my birthday. That's what it was for. I don't do that often, right? So, anyway, the next day, my wife says, well, I need to cut the cake up and put it into storage, into like containers, because we need that baking pan to make our dinner the next day. So she cut it all up. She did that, and she took a small piece of cake, and she had it. And she's like, I absolutely loved it. It tasted amazing. But guess what happened to her? She got stomach pains just like me. And she had to take Alka-Seltzer and all kinds of shit because her stomach was destroyed too. So come to find out, one of two things happened. It means one of the ingredients was bad, which we don't know what it was, or the recipe she used wasn't a good recipe. Apparently the recipe she used was a southern style carrot cake that tastes really good, but it has a lot of cooking oil in it, like way more cooking oil than you would usually put in a regular cake. And we're thinking maybe that kills our stomachs. Either that or something was bad, but the eggs I don't think were bad. They were fine. I'm trying to carrots. It was shredded carrots. I don't know how that could be bad. Flour. The flour wasn't bad. Sugar I bought fresh. Like everything we had done was like fine. So I don't know what it was. But after she had the cake and she had the same stomach problems as me, we both agreed. We were like, well, it tastes great, but we definitely should not eat this cake because we're going to get sick. We're going to continuously get sick. So basically, I had a piece during the birthday marathon. She had a piece the next day, and that was it. We got rid of it. So that's it. No cake. So, welcome to the show. I'm coming back from my day off yesterday. Yesterday was my wedding anniversary celebration. It wasn't my actual wedding anniversary. That was Wednesday, but our schedule had been thrown into disarray because my wife's work schedule shifted around last minute. So it forced us to kind of on the fly do some adjustments. And so I was here on Wednesday and then had Thursday off, which was an awesome day with my wife, which I'll talk about today. I'm just excited for this new week. You know, I'm basically fully into the spring vibe now. Like every day it's about 50 to 60 degrees outside. And when it's that warm, it means that it's going to get warmer in this office. So at this point, we may be saying goodbye to long sleeves and fall and winter attire. Considering we're in spring, it kind of makes sense. Particularly, there's nothing super exciting to talk about besides, number one, our dinner. We actually had a really nice dinner. We went to a sushi restaurant and we got a ton of sushi. Like it was the biggest sushi spread we've ever had ever to celebrate our 5-year wedding anniversary. There was spicy sushi with tuna. There was a sweet and savory sushi with the chili sauce and mango. There was shrimp tempura. There was crab. Like eel sauce, like everything you could think of that goes in sushi we had, and it was absolutely positively amazing. Super good dinner. We were both very pleased, and our tummies were full of sushi by the time we were done. We're like, wow, that hit the spot. That was absolutely amazing. We were very happy that we went and got sushi for our anniversary dinner. After that, basically we were out all day. We came home and it was late, and we're like, we don't really have much time to do much. So we ended up watching another episode of the Fallout TV show. We had actually watched 2 on Wednesday night and 1 on Thursday night. I'm going to talk about that in a second to let you know our thoughts. So not a super exciting day or anything for you. For us, it was nice because we got to spend most of the day together, do things we wanted to do, eat delicious food, relax. It's exactly what you want out of a nice day of a celebration of an anniversary, right? So it went well. That's it. I mean, that's really the day off segment this week. There's nothing significant to really talk about. Nothing crazy happened. It was just a pretty busy day that we really, really enjoyed together. And we're happy that we got to celebrate it. So great. There you go. Today is my wedding anniversary. Now, we didn't go out and do anything today because we already have a day scheduled for next week that we're doing stuff together, a day off from work and everything for both of us. So we didn't do anything today. Our anniversary celebration is technically next week, okay? But we ordered out and we got some sushi and some spicy chicken teriyaki. And the sushi was various different kinds. One kind was like a spicy tuna. Another one was like a tempura shrimp with crab. And then another one was like a double salmon with mango. And then we also got the spicy chicken teriyaki. It was absolutely delicious. We got stuffed with food. It was so amazing. You know, the thing is with sushi, we rarely get it. We'll get sushi 2-3 times a year. It's too expensive. You know, good sushi. You can get cheap sushi and it sucks. But if you get the good stuff from a great restaurant, you're going to pay a lot of money. And, you know, we ordered 3 orders of sushi and this teriyaki, so we paid a lot of money. But it's our anniversary, right? You have a good meal, have some good times. I relaxed with my wife after the fact. We chilled in the living room, and she played a little bit of, Power Washer Simulator, because she's excited for the sequel that's coming out later this year, but there's no release date yet. And then she had found out that there had been some DLCs that had come out, and she bought the Wallace and Gromit DLC. So she was actually doing the Wallace and Gromit
Power Wash Simulator DLC, and we were laughing at some of the funny stuff in it, like the weird, goofy suits and things that are in it. So we were just relaxing and digesting after dinner. I had a coffee, you know. That was my break between streams. Next week, we'll actually go out and we'll do fun stuff together. We'll go probably do some shopping and things, you know. Can't do that today. We were, working. Okay. Someone sent me $1 at talking about adding them on Steam and playing a game with them. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not even playing multiplayer games. I don't know what you're talking about. Thanks for the $1 tip.